cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Think of it this way. You don't plant apples and expect oranges. You don't sow bitterness and expect peace. You don't speak death over your future and expect life. The harvest will always match the seed. But here's the deeper truth. The harvest is always greater than the seed, later than the seed, and absolutely unavoidable. This is why Jesus often used farming imagery in his parables. His listeners understood it intimately. Sowing and reaping shaped their survival. A seed seemed small, almost insignificant, but hidden inside was exponential power. Plant one kernel of corn, and you reap an ear with hundreds. Plant one apple seed, and you reap a tree that produces fruit year after year. The seed may seem small, but the harvest is never small. Now bring that into your everyday life. Every word you speak is a seed. Every action you take is a seed. Every dollar you spend, every thought you entertain, every secret habit you repeat, seed. And just because you don't see the harvest immediately doesn't mean it's not coming. Seeds take time. That's why Paul says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So let's make this painfully personal. What are you sowing into your marriage? Encouragement or criticism? Seeds of patience or seeds of resentment? What are you sowing into your children? Presence or neglect? Faith or fear? What are you sowing into your spiritual life? Hours scrolling on your phone or hours in his presence? What you sow, you will reap. And often what you reap, your children will also eat. But here's the good news. Sowing is not only a warning, it is an invitation. If you sow faith, you reap strength. If you sow generosity, you reap provision. If you sow forgiveness, you reap freedom. If you sow prayer, you reap power. Your field doesn't have to be barren or toxic. By God's grace, you can start planting new seed today. The tragedy is, many people sabotage their own harvest by giving up too soon. They plant prayers, but when answers don't sprout immediately, they stop watering them. They sow generosity, but when provision doesn't come in their timing, they close their fists. They begin well, but abandon the field because they don't see progress. But God's word is clear. The harvest is not denied. It is delayed. It will come. Greater, later, unavoidable. Think of Joseph. For years, he sowed faithfulness in Potiphar's house, in prison cells, in places no one saw. His harvest didn't appear until years later, but when it came, it was greater than he imagined. Second in command of Egypt. Think of Hannah. She sowed tears at the altar for a child. For years, nothing grew, but at the appointed time she reaped Samuel, a prophet who anointed kings. And so I ask you, what field are you tending? Are you sowing seeds you want to see in your future, or seeds you will regret when they multiply? Now let me pause right here to tell you something important. This channel, Deep Bible Stories, exists for this very reason, to help you plant seeds that will grow into eternal harvest.